Hi, I'm Jill Silverman Hough, Senior Culinary Instructor at Copia, the American Center for Wine, Food, and the Arts. And today we're making cranberry sauce with vanilla bean and cardamom. Now this is a variation on the basic homemade cranberry sauce that right on the same site there's a video and recipe for. If you want the high detail of how to make cranberry sauce, you can watch that video. But here it's very simple. It's just going to be a variation on that theme. So what you'll need to make cranberry sauce with vanilla bean and cardamom is this. You'll need 12 ounces of fresh or frozen cranberries, a cup of sugar, a cup of water, the zest of 1 orange, and ½ a teaspoon of kosher salt. Now that's the same as for making basic cranberry sauce. Now to make the vanilla bean and cardamom sauce, we're going to add, perhaps obviously, vanilla bean and cardamom. So I have 1 vanilla bean split and scraped, and I'll show you how to split and scrape a vanilla bean in just a minute. And then I have a ¼ teaspoon of cardamom seeds that I've lightly crushed, and I'll show you how to get the seeds out of the pot and lightly crush them also in just a minute. So just like the basic cranberry sauce, in a medium saucepan over medium-high heat, I'm going to combine all of my ingredients. So the cranberries, the sugar, the water, the salt, the orange zest, and then the cardamom seeds and the vanilla. Now I'm going to be adding both the seeds and the pod of the vanilla. And then I just bring it up to a boil, stirring until the sugar dissolves. And then once it comes to a boil, turn it down to a simmer and let it cook for about 10 minutes until most of the berries have burst. So the cranberry sauce has been simmering for 8 or 9 minutes. Almost all the berries are burst. Just in the last couple of minutes before it's done, I want to show you how to split the cardamom pods to get the cardamom seeds, and then I want to show you how to split and scrape the vanilla bean. So you buy cardamom pods in a jar just like this in the spice section of a better supermarket, and then inside are all these little pods. And to get the seeds out, you can just sort of smash one of the pods just like you would a clove of garlic, and then just open it right up. And you can see all the little black seeds inside the pod. Okay? And then you'll need about a ¼ teaspoon of the seeds, and that'll take 3 or 4 pods. And then once you've got your ¼ teaspoon, you want to lightly crush them. And you could do it with a mortar and pestle, but you can also do it just with the end of your knife, just kind of gently. This is a glass bowl, so you don't want to do it really hard, but just sort of gently smash them just to kind of start to open them and release their flavor. So that's how you prepare the cardamom for this cranberry sauce. Now the vanilla, we're going to start with a whole vanilla bean. You can also buy a whole vanilla bean in the spice section of a better supermarket. And you take a paring knife and we're going to split it. So I'm just going to run my paring knife down the length of the bean, because the idea is I want to splay it open it like a book. Okay, so now I open the bean, and this, by the way, anytime you want little flecks of vanilla in anything, vanilla ice cream, this is how you get it. You get to start with a fresh vanilla bean. So then I can take my paring knife and just scrape and get out all those little seeds. Now, just because the seeds have been scraped out doesn't mean there's still not a lot of flavor left in this pod. So that's why, in addition to the seeds, we're also adding the pod to the pot so we can get the flavor out of that pod. Okay, so our sauce has been cooking for about 10 minutes. Most of the seeds have, most of the berries have burst. And so I'm going to take it off the heat. And there we go. Now what I would do is let it cool completely and then refrigerate it until you're ready to serve. And then just before you're ready to serve, fish out that vanilla bean. So there you go. That's our cranberry sauce with vanilla bean and cardamom. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned to the Copia's website for more videos.